relationships with their warjacks and having warjacks with personality, on top of their just awesome fighting ability and stuff. That we want to really show all that in the game. And also this is as I mentioned before, it's Full Metal Fantasy. It's not about when I see this, when I picture this battlefield in my mind, I don't see these giant metal behemoths just kind of like walking towards each other and stopping, and then playfully knocking each other around with axes until one of them falls over. And that's not cool. I mean, we are focused on making a game that is visceral. I mean, we want all of the types of actions and such in the game to visually take place. We want the warjacks to grab each other, grapple each other, rip off pieces of armor. We want to see battle damage on these guys. As they take the damage, pieces of parts fall off. Really get you, as I said before, in the game. And as you can see by our little, kind of 3D model demo, pistons, gears, things like that working correctly. Again, if your nose is going to be, right at the eye level of the warcaster, you need to see all these things. That really is the thing that needs to bring you into the world. It's all little detail. So, playing warcaster, having a kind of a battle group of warjacks that are under your immediate supervision. We are absolutely focusing on two things. Single-player maps. I mean, we found with certain games like Shadowrun and other things that not having any sort of single-player experience sucks. So single-player maps and missions and things like that, we're going to make some that showcase the different warcasters and try to tell a story. Again, those fans that have just picked up the game and maybe don't know the world as extensively, this is a way for them to get involved, for them to understand, what's going on in the Iron Kingdoms, all of the troubles between the different factions, with the relationship between like Sorsha and Vladimir. All these little things are all those story elements that we really want to bring across. So, single-player game, again, highlighting the warcasters and their awesomeness and stories. But the primary focus of the game is online multiplayer battle. The single-player game, even though it will be fun and lots of storytelling, it's kind of a tutorial that leads you into this, massively, well, I shouldn't say massively, that means something different now, but a very large multiplayer game that you can then get into and, beat up your friends and things like that. The last thing that I'm going to throw out there for you to chew on, it absolutely would not be Warmachine without all the units, all the things that, when you look at a battlefield and you see, like, your trenchers, going up against your winter guard, and, here's the Widowmakers over here, and okay, get your long gunners over here. You need to have that all displayed in the game. So what we are doing with this is kind of putting in a system that kind of, I think, to be brief, to call it more like the battlefield system, where you have checkpoints and AIs and things that will kind of assist you in the battle. So you will have armies of guys on your side and armies of guys on your enemy sides, and just the clash between the two will be pretty awesome. So let's see. So how we're really going to do this.